Today's review is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Legends PCS Raphel 1/3 EX, number 18 out of 350. This is the front of the box of the PCS Raphel TMNT. This is what the sides of the box look like. Pretty tall, skinny box for sure. This is the back of the box. Really nice close-ups of your statue. This is the bottom of the box. And this is the top of the box. This is the styrofoam with the straps. Pretty sturdy, no tape. As you open the statue, this is what everything looks like wrapped up and packaged up. And when you unbox it and unpackage it, this is what it looks like. Okay, let's do it. Let's unbox this thing. Let's grab the turntable and start turning. Here's the base. A really big base, nice and shiny, looks really cool. Let's go ahead and slide Mr. Raphel on top of the base. Kind of have a little bit of trouble here, but boom, finally got it in. Alright, let's go ahead and turn him around. As you can see, he sits pretty flush. Really nice. Give him a little snug push and he's good to go. So now let's go ahead and grab the mouser pieces on the base. Let's go ahead and put the leg in first. Next, we'll put in the head of the mouser. I don't know if there's a magnet or not, but it's a snug fit and you have to push it back and forth and it sits in there pretty snug, so don't worry. Next, let's go ahead and start putting on the hands for Raphel. First is the left hand. Nice tight snug fit with a strong magnet. And now let's go ahead and grab the right hand. Put that in as well. Again, it's snug, nice fit with a strong magnet. You don't have to worry about this popping out or not. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up with Raphael's head. The first head I'm going to grab is the exclusive head. This is probably the head that I'm going to display my statue with. There are two of the bandanas that go for each head. And as you see, there's a pretty snug fit, and the seam lines actually look really good on this statue. Okay, and so now this is the regular head. More of your traditional type turtle headband. Again, that only fits on this head. And snap him into place, really simple and easy. The magnet is very strong and will hold. So the next thing we're going to add is the mouser to the sai. Now, this is one of the biggest things that I do not like about the statue. The mouser is very heavy, and when you put it on there, it kind of bends the sai a little bit. So I am not going to display it with that on the weapon of Raphel. I will display it on the ground. I kind of like that a little bit better anyways. That way, I could see the weapons fully. If you did want to go ahead and display this with the mouser on the weapon, it fits in just like this. And there you go. For size comparison, here am I with the 1/3 Raphel. So let's go ahead and start talking about the statue. First off, the pose is amazing. It's a 1/3 statue, so it's really big, but he is crouching down. So it does not fit into a Besta. I was planning to put it in one of those Bestas behind the statue in the picture, but it is too deep. Height-wise it'll fit, I think width-wise it'll fit, but the size just stand out too much. If I didn't have doors on the Bestas, maybe they would fit, but they will not fit with the doors. Other than that though, it is pretty amazing and I can't wait to pose it with the other statues, the other turtles. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the base. The base is pretty plain. It has two mousers on it, which are pretty cool. They're in the base, and the base is surrounded by sewage water, which has like a glittering, translucent effect, which looks really cool. Here's some close-ups. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on the base, but it does look really cool. He's definitely in the sewer. It's really good looking. So really quick, let's go ahead and touch on the paint apps. The paint apps look pretty amazing. The greens really pop. It's a really dark green. Everything looks really clean and nice. There's only one gripe that I have, and it's the red on the bandana. It isn't as red and vibrant as you can see in some of these other pictures. It's a little bit more maroon. It's a little bit darker. It's not that big of a deal. It looks really gritty and dark. So I can't live with it, but I did expect something a little bit more bright. And the belts look like there's just a little bit more detail on the prototype statues, a little bit more shading, whereas the belts on the production piece just look like it's just all one color. Overall though, I think the statue has a realistic color and color applications to it, and I think it meshes really well though with the stylized comic looking turtle. Other than the red, I have really no complaints. Let's go ahead and talk about the sculpt details now. The sculpt details are really well done. The statue is just full of grooves and cracks. There's no flat pieces really on the statue. It's very detailed. The shell is very detailed. The skin has all kinds of weird rough patterns, and Raphel himself is kind of battle damaged, and his skin has cuts in it, and you can see it everywhere in his shell as well. It's really cool looking actually. The eyes look amazing on the EX portrait. The one thing I was worried about was the neck seam on this statue. It does come with two portraits and they're swap out heads, but they did a really good job of hiding the neck seam within the muscles and the cracks of the body. At the top of the statue you can see it a little bit more, but other than that, they did a really good job hiding this neck seam. Here's the size comparison, guys. This is the 1/4 dark side from Sideshow. This is a 1/3 turtle, and he is bending down, and he's just almost as tall as Darkseid. I think a 1/4 turtle would be actually a lot shorter than Darkseid, and proportions are roughly around the same. I would say, the hands and the head and feet are the same size as Darkseid's. Again, that's not the case for a 1/4 turtle. A 1/4 turtle would be much smaller and not the same size. And last but not least, the price on these statues is pretty high, but the edition size is very low. $350 for the DX, and I think $500 or something for the regular. That's huge. That's really huge on statues nowadays. With the market being flooded, the lower edition size, the better the value of your statue. That's just the way it works. I'm sorry. And for a little extra, here's some natural lighting for the statue. This is where it's going to be displayed for now, because I have no idea where the hell I'm going to put these turtles. They are really huge. I would like to put them in the bestas, but they will not fit, so they may sit up here for a while. They do come in. So overall, guys, thank you for people that have purchased the statue, or you're waiting to purchase the statue. Go and do it. It's definitely worth the money. This is one of the turtles to have. There are some custom statue turtles out there that have the regular red bandanas everywhere, but this is a nice, really cool art style, comically realistic looking turtle, and it really is amazing. So don't wait, guys, snag it. And thank you guys for watching the video, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And thanks again, guys. Peace.